All right, and we have Maria from the West Event Space.
Hello, everyone. My name is Maria Slater. I am the venue manager here at the West Event Space on Madeira Beach. We are located right across the street from the beach on Gulf Boulevard. This right here is our main entrance. We have this beautiful mural right here where a lot of our couples do love taking pictures as they enter or even after they book. This area right here is located in our back alley. That's going to be where parking happens. We normally have a valet attendant set up right in the front of the entrance. So when guests arrive, the valet will actually park. We do have a lot that can accommodate about 20-25 cars. And then we do have a partnership with Church by the Sea, which is located just a couple blocks away for any overflow parking. So we definitely do have a lot of parking. That is one of the first questions that a lot of our vendors / also couples will ask us as they arrive. So if you want, now we're going to go inside to the venue. This right here is our main entrance. So this right here is our foyer. So this is where everyone, comes in for the ceremonies and receptions. This little area is like our welcome table. During events, we are able to remove all this and make it like a memory table or gift table or something in that nature. This right here is our little welcome you guys to our venue. So this right here, we're entering our West Wing. This is where we normally host wedding ceremonies. We also do host other types of events such as bridal showers, engagement parties, rehearsal dinners in this room as well. For ceremonies though, a lot of our companies
Oh wait, I think you may. We can't hear you.
Let's take come up.
There you go. You're good now. You're good.
Yeah, okay, all right. So this right here is where we normally have ceremonies. So normally our brides do like to have the wood backdrop as their backdrop to the ceremony. We normally have like some kind of art or something right there. This right here becomes the aisle. So we'll have the chair theater style in here facing the wood wall. We can though angle it towards the windows, which with that, a lot of planners or florists will do a light chiffon fabric, walking this whole area, just to let like a natural light, and this is really pretty.
Maria, I'm going to stop you one more time. I'm so sorry. I think whoever's filming may be putting their finger over the microphone, like at the end of the camera. So maybe just hold it at the top. There you go.
Okay. All right. Perfect. So yeah, either way you set it up though, we can do the ceremony, 120 people in this room, which is nice. This little area over here that Lori's going to show you, this is our smoke friendly area. So if any of your couples have smokers, vapors, cigars is a really popular thing now. This is their little area right here. We can do high tops out there. We've had people do full lounge furniture out there as well. In this room, after ceremony's over, this room is always flipped. We normally split it into catering. That way we have more room in our blue ribbon room for dinner and dancing. So this room is where the caterers will actually set up like the different buffet stations, all that fun stuff. We've also had a couple weddings that will actually make this the dance room, which then I like to call it Club Wed, which is pretty cool. So a lot of our bigger weddings, they'll actually have the dinner portion in the main blue ribbon room and then dancing in here. Whereas the DJ or band will actually set up on this wood back wall right here. And then we can put some high tops. We've had people rent furniture and stuff and make this a cool little like club for dancing and everything, which is neat. And then because we do have the other little bar right here, CB Lundy's, who we exclusively work with the bar service, can actually provide another bar setup and bartender right here, serving drinks while people are dancing. This room also has a men's restroom right here. During ceremonies, we normally take the sign down. And then we also have a women's room located at the front entrance. So this right here is entering our blue ribbon room. This is our main room that we host receptions in. As you can see, we still have it kind of set up for an event that we had last night. We had a smaller wedding last night. This right here during ceremony and stuff like that, this will already be set up. So how we normally get guests over to the cocktail hour in our terrace is either they can exit through the west wing and walk outside on the sidewalk into the terrace, or we can actually kind of shift guests over this way towards our bar area.
We also have the prep kitchen.
And we also have a prep kitchen as well. So these right here are like our main restrooms. If you like, we can actually go in there. I do like to show them off because they are super nice for a venue. All of our restrooms are ADA friendly. And then our disabled restroom in here, we have a cute little baby changing station for any mamas. So this right here is our bar area. We have a lot of area right here for seating or standing. We do rent out bar stools for this area. This right here is our main bar. We've also set up some of our add-ons, which are our neon signs. We offer those as add-ons for our couples. All the decor that you see comes with the venue. However, a lot of our couples do customize and bring in their own signage, signs, pictures, all that sort of thing, which was pretty neat. This area also does have a door opener and become indoor-outdoor bar service, which is pretty cool. And then this area, we also have a TV right here, which some of our couples do add on as like for slideshows of pictures and stuff. We also do have some sports fans that like to have whatever the sports game is on. Hour out here, how we normally set it up is we'll do one high top per square, a couple low tops under here in the shaded area. Again, normally when ceremonies or weddings are happening, it's shaded at this point. There is a little bit of a covering right here as well, which is nice. Our pivot wall right there, which is fun to use. I've seen couples do seating charts and you know, different like photo backdrops and stuff. In this area, we also have access right to the street through those gates right there. So for any of your couples that are wanting a beach ceremony, we partner with Tied the Knot Beach Weddings, and they actually host a lot of ceremonies across the street on the beach at the beach access on 134th. And then after the ceremony is over, they'll come actually through those main gates and flow right into cocktail hour, which is really nice. And again, out here, even at nighttime, guests can still feel free to enjoy themselves. We have a lot of lighting out here. We have gooseneck lighting as well as the market lighting. So guests can still feel free to come indoor and outdoor through the whole. Also, mobile concepts out here. So we work a lot with Rollin' Retro, different like gelato and ice cream carts, oyster carts, I mean, you name it, we've probably done it, which is pretty cool. We even had a bounce house out here. So yeah, it's pretty neat. Okay, and then this right here is where guests would then enter for the actual reception. This little nook right here that you see is normally where we do gift table, guest book, cake table, that sort of thing. These right here are high tops. We have 10 of these 36-inch rounds, and that is included in the rental. And then if you guys want to come with me, we're actually going to go into our prep room / bridal suite. So this is really nice for couples I don't like to call it a getting ready room just because it is kind of on the small side. So most of our couples will get hair and makeup done off property, but it is really nice for our couples to come here prior to the ceremony. And our brides will actually do like last minute touch-ups and then put their dresses on here. We actually do have like a special hanger that we use that you can hang the dress on, a full-size mirror, which is nice. And then in here, we also do have a little mini fridge. We offer what we call our VIP party package that brides and grooms and couples can actually add on. What they do is they will add that through CB Lundy's, and then when they come in here, they'll actually have 2 bottles of champagne waters for whoever is in here, and then we have beer or seltzers and waters on the bar. So that way, even though we don't have like a groom's room or another room for somebody, whoever wants to have this room can have it prior to ceremony time, and then the other part of the couples will be over by the bar area. So, and then this right here, they also get their own private restroom, which is really nice. So they get the privacy of that throughout the night. We actually give our couples a code, so that way if they want to leave any like personal items or anything like that, they can do that as well. Okay. And then we are back into our blue ribbon room, which is our main reception room. And this room, you can actually set it up a few different ways, which is neat. We pride ourselves on being a blank slate. So literally our couples can do whatever they want when it comes to, you know, setting it up and everything. This right here, I would say, is our most popular area for the sweetheart table or head table on the wood wall. Again, a lot of people will add on some kind of a neon sign or a flower wall or something like that behind them. Another way that they can actually set it up too is on our white wall right here with the sweetheart table in between the faux windows, which gives it another nice different kind of industrial look. The tables that we have at the venue are 60-inch rounds. We have 20 of those, and those all come with the venue rental, as well as we have 150 of these wood cross-back chairs, and that also come with the venue as well. How you for dancing and like DJ or band or whatever, depending on where the sweetheart table is, they can kind of set it up differently. So some of our couples, if their sweetheart table's over on the wood wall, will do DJ or band on either one of these walls. We've also done it where the tables are more shifted towards the wood wall, and we'll actually do the DJ right there in that corner. And then this right here gives a nice dance area. And then the bar is right around the corner, so guests can literally go grab their drink and then go directly on the dance floor instead of going through a bunch of tables. I normally sell it that way with having the dance area over in the corner, just so people aren't going in between a bunch of tables, especially if there's like group dances such as the wobble. People aren't wobbling into people and stuff. So yeah. And then with our lighting, these big guys right here are on dimmers. So right now they're at their brightest, but they do dim down quite a bit. Actually, most of our lights that we have in the venue are on dimmers, so it's nice because when guests arrive, it's nice and bright. But as you know, dinner and stuff like that goes, we kind of dim them throughout the evening to kind of set the mood. The market lighting, those are also on dimmers, as well as those change color, which is pretty cool. So a lot of weddings, they actually, like when the dancing and stuff starts like that in here, they actually have a fun party mode where they change colors and stuff, which is pretty neat. So, yep. And then this room also has a TV, which again, slideshows, that sort of thing can go on that. With the air conditioning, we do have 5 air conditioning units throughout the building. So when they're all on and pumping, like right now, it's only about 68, 69 degrees. So it does feel really nice and cool in here. We also have heating, but I've never had to turn the heat on, which is nice. Thank you, Florida. But yeah.
And can you tell us again how many for seated reception that room holds?
Yes, so this room right here, we can see a max of about 170. I think our happy number though is no more than 150, just because then you get in like a better sized dance area. Again, we have had weddings bigger. Our biggest wedding was 220 people. With that, they did a more like cocktail style. So they actually had like tables in here, tables outside, tables in the other room. And then they had past hors d'oeuvres and stations throughout the whole building. But I would say on the norm, again, a max of about 150 in this room with a nice dance area. If there are more, we can fit about, I would say 17 rounds in here. And then I would do the dancing over in the West Wing for the club wed room.
Awesome. And then what's your policy? I know that you guys allow lots of different vendors to work at your space. Kind of what's your policy for what types of vendors are allowed to work there?
Yeah, definitely. So we like to say we have an approved vendors list instead of preferred, just because we do love working with the vendors that we do have that on that list all the time. The four we normally require to come off of that list are going to be catering, bar service, because we are exclusive with CB Lundy's for the bar service as well as the alcohol, and then DJs and stuff. However, we are open to definitely, always adding on and everything. We just like to meet them and everything. Same with our planners prior to working with them, just because we want to make sure that they understand like all the rules and everything of the venue, and just that we all work well together.
Awesome. Great. And then I know that you guys are always doing kind of fun open houses and vendor events. Tell us a little bit more about those.
Yeah, definitely. So we try to host a open house, which we call our Sunday spritzes, about every month to every other month. Unfortunately, with July, it was just too crazy of a month, so we weren't able to host one. But we are having, our next one is going to be August 28th, which is a Sunday, where we have vendors coming in. Fresh Factory, they are providing the food for it. I'm working with the dessert company, photographer, and there's also a planner on it right now. So pretty much what it is we have vendors who we've either worked with before, or even it's a great way to meet new vendors and stuff who want to offer their services and stuff as kind of like a tryout here at the venue to see if they like it or not, or again, vice versa. So that's really fun. We also do try to have a vendor appreciation event every year. We had our first one last August, and we plan to have another one this August as well, which is nice, where we pretty much invite all of our vendors who we've worked with to come and wine and dine, kind of enjoy themselves, not have to work that night, and just kind of celebrate, the year and everything with us.
Very cool. And then for the space, what was the space before it was an event venue? Because it just seems so thoughtfully laid out for like having the prep room with the bathroom in there. What was the space before?
It was actually a laundromat slash bar. So it's funny because we actually still have fishermen that come and try to stop by as I'm working, asking if the bar is open. I'm like, oh no, we're not a bar anymore. So yeah, it's kind of, we definitely, took the space and like renovated it, but also kept some of, the key areas that it looked like prior to renovating it.
And you guys have been open, gosh, I don't even know now. I want to say what, like 4 years? And COVID kind of
actually only 2
years. Okay.
January of 2020, right before COVID hit. So we were open, then unfortunately we closed. Thankfully, a lot of our weddings though that we had booked, instead of, just flat out canceling, they were able to move their dates. So last fall, we had a lot of COVID rebooks. So last October, November, we literally had weddings Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, even some on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. So.
Gosh, gotcha. Well, I'm going to put Maria's information in the chat. So if you guys want to reach out to her, you can contact her for more information. If you guys do have any questions, feel free to throw those into the chat. But again, I'm going to go ahead and put Maria's email address, and then I'll put their website in the chat as well, so you guys can reach out there. Any other questions or comments for Maria at the West Events? Awesome. Great. Well, thanks so much for the tour today. Again, such a cool space. I love that you guys have that outdoor area and kind of the mix of the industrial, but it's still kind of softened with all the wood. And of course, I always love a neon sign. So thanks for the tour, and feel free to join us for the networking portion of the of Maramie Mornings.
All right, awesome. Thank you guys. Thanks for coming.
Thanks, Maria.
Thank you.
Bye.